Welcome. Today I would like to show you how to make sweet butter rolls. My children love those, and every time I make them they come home, "Yay! Mommy made those rolls!" and just take away and run so nobody takes it away from them. So welcome to my kitchen, and let me get started. What I need for my sweet butter buns is 1 egg, and the egg was taken out of the fridge an hour before, so it's not cold. About 140 milliliters of milk, 50 grams of sugar, 60 grams of butter, and 300 grams of flour. So now for the milk, it is about 3/4 of a cup, and then 4 tablespoons of butter, which I already melted with the milk. Just a little bit of vanilla extract to add some flavor to it. Flour is a bit more than 2 cups, and I will take my camera and show you exactly how much it is so you can see. As far as the sugar goes, it is about 1/4 of a cup. So this is how much you will need, and of course a packet of yeast. As you know, I'm from Europe, I'm from Poland, so we use grams, and to make it easier, I put everything in cups so you can actually see how much of the flour, and that's more than 2 cups, and this is 325 grams, 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 2/3 of a cup of milk, and then I put 4 tablespoons of melted butter in that warm milk. What I would like to make sure that I don't forget to say is pay attention to how you handle the flour, because if it's fluffy, it is different measurement if you really use the scale than if you shape it. And look, now it's more condensed, and then you only have 2 cups, and before pretty much over 2 cups. So I have everything in here besides milk, butter, tiny bit of sugar. I will mix the yeast, and we'll have to wait for it to be active. When it's full of foam, then I know it's ready to put it with all the other ingredients and make the dough. My yeast is ready, it's very foamy, so now I can put it all together here. Now I just mix it up. I could have put it in a KitchenAid, and I have one. My husband loves machines, he thinks it's easier, and for me, I'm an old-fashioned lady. I do everything with my hands, like it doesn't bother me. I love to feel the dough, I love to feel the texture, do it myself. I have mixed it for about 6 minutes, and now I will just scrape all the sides. And again, this is a very, very cheap but very good useful tool to have. And here I will have to cover it. And this is again from Amazon. It is something I can reuse all the time. Previously I used Glad, and this big box lasted me about 2 weeks. With this I don't have to worry about buying it every 2 weeks, so it saves me just a little bit of money. Cover it and leave it for about an hour. It has to double in size now. It has been about an hour. My dough doubled in size. I will take it out now. And that scraper is really, really great. So I try to make doughs even. I will use my scale to measure about 70 grams for each of the buns I'm going to bake. You just roll it kind of to the bottom, and then just put it in a pan. So another 70 grams. I have 2 kids, and they tend to fight about who gets bigger, who gets smaller, so that's why I like to measure and make sure that I have even pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect, but close enough. And again, just take it all, kind of roll it to the bottom, so you have nice and smooth round bun. So when I'm done with all this, I will leave it covered for another half an hour. Spread a little bit of melted butter on top of them, and we'll make crumble that goes on top. And for some of you who would like to put some jelly or marmalade, I like to put peach. My peach is my favorite. Then I will show you how. It is better when the marmalade is warm, not cold. Again, this is yeast. Yeast needs warm. So if you have a marmalade like this, you'll just spread it here. Put 1 spoon inside. Let's pretend I did that. And then you will close it up this way. And again, you will have a nice round piece to put in. So again, if you would like to put something inside, some kind of a filling, sweetness, jam, marmalade, spread it into a circle here, put it in, and then grab the edges and close it up. Okay, one more. Here we go. I guess it will be one big one. For Daddy. Daddy is the biggest, so he will have the jumbo one. And when you do this, you need to leave a little bit of space in between because they are going to be almost doubling in size, so they need room to grow. I will cover it and again have an hour and warm up the oven. Here we go. It's been half an hour now. Look how they doubled in size. So now I have some melted butter and I will gently brush it over my rolls. I do not want those rolls to lose its fluffiness, so I need to be gentle with it and not push it. And then after I'm done here, I will put the crumble on top. My kids love the crumble the best. If I make anything like this without it, it's not the same. Their faces are disappointed. Well, I do that because it gives this buttery taste, and also butter lets the crumble stay on top. Otherwise, it's all gonna fall. And crumble is really sugar, butter, and flour. And I will put all in description how much and everything that's needed. Sometimes I change regular sugar to brown sugar, sometimes I change the sugar to coconut sugar, just so I have a different flavor in there. When I was going to school in cafeteria, those were always there for children to buy, and nobody had problem with any weight gain because we walked to school, we were outside a lot. Everything was more natural than what we have in stores right now. And this is again the reason why I started baking and cooking at my house more. I have less health issues, less stomach problems. So here we go. Looks great. Now 365 for about 15 minutes. Woohoo! Look at those. They look beautiful. I think they're ready a minute before the time. Now we have to wait until they cool down. Back from school, and what we have. What you doing? What you doing? Hello? Baby, take your backpack off first and then you can eat it. Okay? Hey, where are you going with that? So we have ready. Beautiful. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Why are you stealing those? Hey, Mommy has to put it on the plate. Where are you going? Give it back.